Good morning and welcome, USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Knuppel. It is Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. And here we are just a week away from August already. College football, NFL will get going during August. But right now, obviously, Olympics coming up, Major League Baseball, little MLS. And that's about it right now. The Kraken picked their team last night. What do you think of the Kraken roster? Let us know. Comment here in the box or tweet us, Facebook us, whatever you want to do your social media at. I do have a question for you, and it's a little audience participation. You can use the comments. You can go on the Twitter at Knuppel Rodney, KNUPPELRODNEY. Tim Van Straten and I had the Put the Kids to Bed version of the Sports 2.0 show last night, and he brought up a great question, which I put on the Twitter poll. Who's the most likable star in professional sports right now? Is it Giannis Antetokounmpo? Is it Patrick Mahomes? Or is it Shohei Ohtani? Or I guess, is it anybody else outside of those three? Those three would be the big three names for me. Somebody wrote in and said Mike Trout. I don't know. As far as likable, just think about those guys, and outside of the absolute top rivals, those that hate the Bucks, those that hate the Chiefs, those that hate the Angels. I mean, these are all three guys that, I don't like that guy. I don't like LeBron, obviously not likable. There's a half of the fan base that doesn't like LeBron. Aaron Judge, I guess, is one of those guys that is likable. I'm trying to think Major League Baseball who those guys would be. But, Aaron Rodgers. People don't like Aaron Rodgers because he's a little more outspoken. Anyway, so that's my thought. Go to the Twitter page at Knuppel Rodney, KNUPPELRODNEY, or comment here in the comments and let me know. All right, let's talk a little Major League Baseball from yesterday. We'll run down yesterday's scores. Wednesday, July 21st. First game, Austin Meadows, 2-out, 2-run single in the ninth inning as the Rays beat the Orioles. The Rays are now 57-39. That was a 5-4 game. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit a 2-run homer as the Padres beat the Braves in the first game of the doubleheader. Chris Paddock picked up the win there, 3-2. Mets blanked the Reds, 7-0. Marcus Stroman went 8 innings, gave up just 1 hit. Mets now 50-43. Royals swept the Brewers. Brad Keller picked up a win. He's now 7-9. Royals won 6-3 in Milwaukee. The Rockies picked up a win, 6-3 over the Mariners. Austin Gomber was good. He's now 7-5 as Colorado over Seattle 6-3. Arizona sweep the Pirates. Arizona actually won 4 games in a row. Arizona's now 30-68. Pirates is 36-60. Arizona won that game 6-4. Padres-Braves second game was suspended by 4. Moving to the rest of the league, Marlins beat the Nationals 3-1 in 10 innings. Yankees beat the Phillies 6-5 in 10 innings. Red Sox over the Blue Jays 7-4. It was the final game in Buffalo for the Blue Jays before they go to Toronto. Red Sox pounded out 5 home runs in the win. Robbie Ray with the loss for Toronto. Tigers beat the Rangers 4-2. The Cardinals beat the Cubs in 10 innings 3-2. Yadier Molina's ground rule double was the deciding factor there. Cardinals now 48-48. Cubs 47-49. Indians beat the Astros 5-4. Twins topped the White Sox 7-2. And the Giants beat the Dodgers 4-2, coming from behind to beat Kenley Jansen last night at Dodger Stadium. So that is a look at Major League Baseball scores from yesterday. Looking at today's action in Major League Baseball, it does start early once again. Love the early afternoon baseball. 12:10 from Comerica Park. Rangers at Tigers. Tigers minus 135. And then we start in the evening in Philadelphia. It's Braves at Phillies. It's Charlie Morton, Matt Moore. Atlanta's minus 135. Yankees, Red Sox play again. Boston is minus 135. Padres at the Marlins. Blake Snell on the mound for the Padres. Rays at Indians. The Rays are minus 140 in that one. Cubs Cardinals 615. Cardinals small favorites at minus 121 with Kim on the mound versus Alzolay for the Cubs. Angels at Twins. Andrew Heaney for the Angels. Kenta Maeda for the Twins. Twins are minus 140. The final two games, Oakland is at Seattle. Oakland's minus 140. It's Chris Flexen on the mound for the Mariners. He's looking for his 10th win. And the Giants-Dodgers wrap up their series. Dodgers look to even that series, as San Francisco has won the first 2 out of 3. Dodgers minus 172 with Walker Buehler on the mound. Nobody's talking about him as Cy Young. He's 10-1, 2.37 on the season. So that is a look at Major League Baseball for yesterday and today. Looking around sports, it is the 3M Open in Minneapolis. The golf tournament in Minneapolis is going on in the Twin Cities. It's actually considered Blaine, Minnesota, and it's Rafi Cabrera Bello with a big, well, not a big lead, but with a big round. First round, he is 6 under through 10. He leads the way. Cameron Tringale is in second at 5 under. A whole slew of guys at 3 under, including Ricky Fowler, and they are tied for third. Tony Finau is 2 under. He's tied for 8th. I know Dustin Johnson's on the course. I don't think he's been great so far. No, just even through 8 holes. And obviously, so far, only half the groups have gone out. So there are, 78 guys out right now. And the rest of the guys will start right around noon. This isn't the Open, so they're not playing in the middle of the night. This event should be done this afternoon, 6, 7 o'clock, maybe closer to 8 there in Minneapolis. So that is going on. We'll keep you updated on that. Not a great field, but there are some pretty decent names in that event, so something to keep an eye out for today. MLS, yesterday, a bunch of games were in action. Let's run down yesterday's scores. New England beat Miami 5-0, smashed them. Columbus, Nashville, 90 minutes, no scores. That's the worst. That's why soccer's the worst. NYC FC beat Montreal 1-0. Toronto and the New York Red Bulls 1-1. Chicago DC United 2-2. In fact, Chicago choked that one. We're up 2-0 late. DC United scored 2 late goals. The third straight tie, Cincinnati and Atlanta 1-1. Fourth straight tie, Sporting Kansas City and San Jose 1-1. Colorado blanked Dallas 2-0. Another tie, Salt Lake and LA Galaxy 2-2. And Portland beat LAFC 2-1. Tonight in MLS, Philadelphia is at Orlando and Seattle is at Austin. That is about it for the sports for today. Pretty slow day, not a full Major League Baseball day. If you're watching a 3M Open, that'll go on throughout the day. 2 MLS games, and of course the Olympics do get started. And the opening ceremonies are tomorrow, so we should see a bunch more action going on throughout the weekend. We won't spend a ton of time here on the USA Wager Sports Brief with the Olympics. You can find it many places. We'll touch on the keys, but we'll spend most of the time here in the United States talking American sports. All right, that was the USA Wager Sports Brief. I am heading to Busch Stadium in St. Louis. I've got my Cardinal jersey on. Looking forward to Game 4 of the Cardinals-Cubs. Cardinals looking to win that series before they head to Cincinnati. Cubs obviously looking to even up that series. Should be a beautiful night for baseball at Busch Stadium there in St. Louis. All right, I'm Rodney Knuppel, the host of the USA Wager Sports Brief. Make sure you continue to follow us on YouTube, coming up on 800 followers. Thank you to all of you for spreading the word and continuing to show up here each morning to watch the show and all the shows that we have here on the Sports 2.0 network. Hopefully you got a chance to listen to Tim and I last night. Once again, go to the Twitter page at Knuppel, Rodney, Knuppelrodney, and vote for the poll. Who's the most likable star in professional sports? Is it Giannis? Is it Patrick Mahomes? Is it Shohei Ohtani? Right now, close to 60 votes, and it is very close. So get your vote in and let us know why. All right, again, Rodney Knuppel with USA Wager Sports Brief. So long for just a while.